All right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship here tonight.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that Georges St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, Georges St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, the striking, to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore. Daniel Cormier, raise that hand!
Come on, John, don't do it.
GSP Georges St-Pierre is ready to go, and that means so are we for our main event. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Georges "Rush" St-Pierre!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, going to be interesting to see how Georges St-Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So let us see if indeed striking is the first order of business for the all-timer Georges "Rush" St-Pierre. St-Pierre's in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Georges St-Pierre.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Lands with the ground and pound. All these ground strikes are just brutal. GSP gets back up here. to the body, and it lands. St. Pierre gets the single leg takedown. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra popping.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
He's got the Kimura locked in now, but he's got to be patient. He's got to step over the head with his knee.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Back to his feet. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab. I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and John.
Well, St. Pierre's trying for a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submitted.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Doing good. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Move, move, move.
All right, the narrative in this one has been George St. Pierre's ground game as usual, and even if you don't have an appreciation for the wrestling game, this dude makes it fun to watch.
You know, for a guy that doesn't have a background in the sport, he isn't credentialed in wrestling. He's got to be careful here.
St. Pierre's in half guard now.
Oh, right in the mount.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd was...
Double leg shot.
Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rows.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious... An elbow!
He cut it.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Condit steps in!
Oh, my goodness!
How about it? Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. We send it in there now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, well, clearly a decision victory was not going to be enough for GSP tonight. George St. Pierre, decisively your winner by TKO.
He talked about finishing the fight. He talked about really separating himself from the division. And tonight, that's a step in the right direction.